Okay, so we're gonna get into this look. I don't know if I'm gonna do an exact recreation with the colors and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna be using some sample products from the Venus shop. We're gonna be launching a few products, and this is one of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be using the Makeup Shack Rainforest palette. And I'm going to be doing like a blue look, so I'm going to be using all of these right here at the bottom. Clip back my hair. If you guys can tell, my hair is still a little orange. I'm going to be doing a video on how to tone your hair when it's orange like this. The bottom is nice and blonde, but the top is a little orange still. If you guys didn't tell, I did go blonde again, but this time I did it myself or like at home, and I didn't go to a salon just because I wanted to save money, because girl, I did not want to spend $300 doing my hair again, because every single time I've done my hair like 3 times almost fully blonde just like this with a little balayage. This time I went a little bit more blonde. I don't really have any dimension in it, like my brown hair really in it. Yeah, so stay tuned for next video on how you tone your hair, but I wanted to film this in the meantime. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be taking my Bye Bye Under Eye concealer, and I'm gonna be priming my eyes. I kind of already have like some foundation there, but I'm just gonna prime my eyes with this using a little brush that I always use. This is like a nail art brush, but I use it for concealer and I really like it. The day that I'm not even gonna say anything. Actually, I'll just say it. The day that I lose this brush, I'm gonna cry. That's what I said about my hairbrush. I've had a hairbrush for so many years. I've cleaned it and everything. It's like perfectly fine. But I said the day that I lose that brush, I'm gonna cry, and I lost it. So I'm probably gonna lose this stupid brush soon. Then I'm just gonna use my finger as always, and I'm just gonna tap it on. And I'm gonna lightly set it with powder, but I'm not really gonna set it too well, just so that it could be a tiny bit tacky for the eyeshadow. So I'm just taking this BH Cosmetics Rose Quartz brush, and I'm just going to be taking a tiny bit of translucent powder, and I'm going to set both of the eyelids just lightly. That way it's a little tacky, but it's not tacky to the point where my eyeshadow is like skipping or anything. So I'm going to be taking a Morphe M441 brush. I'm going to be taking this color right here. This is like a really bright blue color. I'm just going to be taking that into the crease. I'm going to lay it down. Holy fuck. I'm like actually kind of scared. My orangey yellow hair is kind of throwing me off, but it's okay. I'm going to be fixing it probably today after I do my makeup. Probably going to wing this out like I normally do. What's new? Then with like a smaller brush, I'm going to be patting on a darker blue. I guess I'll just use like a shader brush. This blue right here. And I'm just going to pat that on with a flat shader brush. And I'm going to bring it up pretty high. Now the color that I put on before this was my transition shade. So I'm basically going to cover most of that up. Then with a really tiny brush, this is a M441. Wow, I really need new brushes because my brushes are like literally cracking and like breaking. I should zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay. I'm just taking the brush that I was using before and I'm blending the transition shade and that shade together. So I'm just packing on some blue on the lid pretty high, and I'm doing that with this flat shader brush again, and I'm just going to keep blending. I'm going to take a small little tapered brush, and I'm just going to be taking this shade next to it, which is a lot darker. I'll be putting that on the lid. So I think that looks pretty good for the for the top. So for the bottom, I'm just gonna do the same thing. And I'm gonna take that same blue color with a small tapered brush and do the same thing. I'm going to be taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk, and I'm just going to be applying that on my waterline. And with a really tiny angled brush, I'm going to be applying that blue color to my waterline. Taking this brush right here, it's a Morphe M410, I think. I'm just going to take a really tiny brush and I'm going to wet my brush. I'm going to take Hello from the James Charles palette. I don't care if you guys don't like him. I don't really have an opinion, so I'm just taking that Hello color because there's not a color like this in the Makeup Shack palette. I'll take my Lime Crime Diamond Crusher in the shade Trip, and I'm just going to place that on top of Hello. And as I said before, this picks up either a purple or a blue tint, and under the blue it picks up a blue tint, so I'm going to be applying my Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood highlighter. I'm going to be taking a sample from the Venus shop. Okay. So I'm going to need tweezers for this for sure. Sorry, I'm going to be out of frame too. I'm going to be using my Duo Lash Glue. I don't necessarily like this lash glue, but I do use it when I am like gluing things onto my face rather than like lashes, because for lashes I freaking hate that lash glue. I'm so sorry if you love it. I hate it. It's like a really sparkly moon gem, and I'm going to be applying maybe 2 coats. Hello, focus on me. Maybe 2 coats of glue. So I'm applying 1 coat letting it like get really tacky and dry, and then I'm going to apply another one. Okay, so I did both at the eyes. I showed you pretty much what I did, and then I did the rest off camera just because it's easier. And then I'm going ahead and I'm applying my lash. This is the finished eye look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys like interesting looks like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.